So, hello fellow coin collectors, how you going today? And I've just got a letter opening. But before we actually get to that, this is actually a first issue stamp set on an envelope. I'm not too sure if the Australia Post actually issues that, but have a look at that. See, 33 cents, 80 cents, 90 cents, and $1. I'm covering up because it's got my address. I don't want you to use, for safety reasons. And it's just sad that these sets are actually just being sent as normal mail now, because they're actually not worth collecting. And they're pretty much only just whatever the stamps are on it for postage. You can't really sell it for any more than that. So it's a pity, but still a nice thing to collect. I actually keep these, and if we look on the actual back, it just has some information on what it actually commemorates. So Banjo Penderson and Henry Lawson. Okay, so if we look at actually what I actually got today. So got some Chinese banknotes. These are actually nice. I actually like to collect these. This one has Sun Yat-sen, who was the actual first, or probably the second president of China. There was another guy beforehand who decided to declare himself emperor, but we won't worry about that. So, oh look, wow. These ones are actually consecutive series, so 32, 05, 84, 85. I actually never knew that, even though they're in pretty not that well a condition. These are probably printed by the American Banknote Company, and here we have a pavilion. So that's actually nice. I don't have these in my collection. I was going to sell one, but I think I'll just keep both. Then what date is that? That is 1940. So during the 40s, they actually suffered from bad inflation, and it destroyed the actual currency of China. So then we have, two 5 yuans. So here is another one dated. So you have to read it this way. So it's Republic of China, 25. So 2 plus 10 equals, or 2 times 10 equals 20, plus 5, and that's probably 1936. Then we have Lin afterwards. Yep, 1936, national currency, Central Bank of China. So during this time, China actually issued a lot of different types of banknotes from different companies, some private, some provincial banks, also private provincial banks as well. And this one is the central bank, so issued from Beijing. And as you can see, the signatures, and general manager and central manager. And then we have another one from the same banknote, so Zhongguo Bank of, oh no, this is from the Bank of China. Different, 1937. Looks like it probably has a Bank of China building, probably in Shanghai or Beijing, more modern building. This one, what does that one have? That one has just looks like it might be a temple or probably a cemetery. Not too sure, need to look that up. This one is a 10 yuan. Has a nice scene from a battle. I wonder if that's the Opium War, considering the type of ships they actually used. You've got one sinking in the front. It was shooting off cannons, so not too sure. And not too sure who actually issued this here. 35, so 1946. Need to look that one up. Then we have one of the more local issue, 1935, Bank of Communications. Then we have another pavilion. This is actually quite a nice banknote. I already have it, so I don't need it. And then this is the actual front, and as you can see, it has power lines on it. So it's a nice banknote red colour. Red is actually good for banknotes as well as blue. Then, is this the same as the other one that I showed before? Oh, this is the 10, this is the 5 yuan, this is the 10. So 10 yuan has Sun Yat-sen on it. And on the back, it has the same building. So, just the same design, just in a different location. And the watermark is that pavilion there, same as on that banknote. Then we have a 50 custom gold units. So this is actually in pretty good condition. And these ones are actually a bit more expensive, probably about $20 or $30 for this. All these ones are probably about $10. And I'm surprised about the condition of this. It's an American banknote company. And these are actually first issued to just pay custom duties. So probably would have changed gold and silver into banknotes and got one of these and paid custom duties. But during the 40s, they were actually made legal tender because of the banknote shortage. And here we have Sun Yat-sen again. So all this script you read from right to left. And the last one I have is another, oh no, I've already shown that. So that's basically the last banknote. I actually quite like Chinese banknotes, they're actually quite good. But there's just way too many of them to collect the whole series. A lot of them are actually quite scarce and rare. And also, as you can see, they have similar sizes for the denominations. This one's more towards the inflation period, so it's getting a bit smaller. And also, with these custom gold units, they get up to like 5,000, so 250,000. And those ones are quite small, so these ones are actually, you need to collect at least 20 or 30 different banknotes just to get a whole set, just for this series. So that's probably the whole pre-decimal series of Australia. And if you wanted to collect the whole series of Chinese banknotes, you're probably looking at a few hundred in itself, which is not surprising considering the large population of China and the disunity that actually occurred at this time. $5. So anyway, I hope you like collecting Chinese banknotes. Now, the market has settled down. There is no real price increase for Chinese banknotes. Like, if you go 20 years ago, you probably could have got these for like $2 or $3 each, because they just would have been common. And the Chinese market hadn't fully developed yet. But now the Chinese market is a lot more mature. The prices have increased because they can actually afford to actually buy this type of stuff. So I don't see any increase in the future because Chinese banknotes values reflect the Chinese economy, and well, as you know, with today's problems, it's actually not growing, so incomes are not growing. So these prices will probably even fall, I would say, because a lot more people will probably go backwards in their ability to find things. So this one, if you can find it for under $10, that's a good deal. Definitely purchase it, because when the good times get back, you can actually sell it for a lot better. These ones, probably $5 to $10 each. I need to look at that. So there's this one I actually sold for like $10 before, and this one I sold for $10 before. But this one I actually haven't. I'm not too sure. Probably about $10 for that as well. But if they're in worse condition than this, then the values will actually be a lot smaller. So if it has a lot of tears and rips and a lot of folds, then the values will probably be about $2 or $3. Probably even nothing if it's very seriously damaged. So anyway, here's where I'll leave it. I'll leave links down below to Chinese banknotes on eBay in case you want to have a look. Also have links to my own eBay account, as well as links to some other sites that I actually use. Leave a comment down below if you have a question about Chinese banknotes, and also have awesome banknote collecting time. Thank you very much, and bye bye.